Hello and welcome to the new video. Today we're making this cute little bird. As always, we start with the magic ring, magic circle, like so, and crochet 6 single crochet stitches into the circle. Crochet hook 3 millimeters, and yarn, I use cotton yarn in this video, category 4, or worsted weight, or medium. There's a different names for this category yarn. I'm used to the number category 4. After making 6 stitches, pull on the short yarn end, but not all the way, otherwise it'll be hard to do the first stitch of the second round. In the second round, increase in every stitch around, so making 2 single crochet in each stitch. Each of the 6 stitches will have 12 stitches in a round. I am going to use contrasting color yarn for a stitch marker, but not just yet. The number of the stitches is still too small, so it's not so hard to count all the stitches in a round. Like this, put the contrasting color yarn between the last stitch of the round and the first stitch of the next round. In the third round, we make 6 increases, like this. Increase in the first stitch and single crochet in the next stitch, and repeat around 6 times, and we'll have 18 stitches in this round. Okay, and after finishing this round, just flip the contrasting yarn to the front to separate the first stitch of the next round from the last stitch of the previous round. The next 2 rounds, single crochet in each stitch around, so 18 stitches round altogether in each round. And after finishing round 5, we make single crochet in the next 4 stitches, just moving the end of the round. The number of stitches stays the same, it's 18 stitches in the round. We're just moving the end of the round for symmetry. Again, not forgetting the stitch marker. And then the next round, round 6, we're shaping the head, separating head from the body. Single crochet in each of the 4 stitches, followed by decrease, and repeated around 3 times, and we'll have 15 stitches in this round. Like this. And in the next round, we're adding those 3 stitches back. So single crochet in each of the 4 stitches, and increase in the following stitch, repeated 3 times, and you should have 18 stitches in the round. And even though we're using stitch marker, I do recommend that you count stitches in the rounds. Maybe not in every round, but once in a while, just to double check. It's a good thing to do. In the next round, round 8, we make 6, we're adding 6 stitches. So single crochet in the first 2 stitches followed by increase, and repeat this combination 6 times around. And we should have 24 stitches in this round. Sometimes I wish I could crochet this fast. Okay, the last increase is made. In round 9, first single crochet in each of 9 stitches, then increase, then single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and another increase, and single crochet 9 stitches. You should have 26 stitches in this round. On the next 3 rounds, very easy, we do single crochet in each stitch around, so it's 26 stitches in each of these 3 rounds. Okay, the next round 13. In this round we make 2 decreases. First make 8 single crochet stitches, then 1 decrease, then another 8 single crochet stitches and another decrease, and 6 single crochet stitches. Then you'll have 24 stitches in this round. Now let's speed up this video a bit here. Of course, you can always pause it so you catch up. So in the next several rounds we do 2 increases in each round to shape the bird belly. Now in the next round we again do 2 decreases, 8 single crochet first, then decrease, then 6 single crochet, another decrease, and finish this round with another 6 single crochet stitches. And you have 22 stitches in this round. I used to do plastic stitch markers that you fasten, but I think this kind of stitch marker, when you flip the contrasting thread back and front and you put the thread between the last stitch of the round and the first stitch of the next round, that works well. So in round 15 you did 8 stitches, decrease, 4 stitches, decrease, 6 stitches, and round 16 is very similar. You do 8 single crochet stitches, then decrease, then 2 single crochet stitches, another decrease, and finish this round with 6 stitches. And in this round we have 18 stitches. You could start stuffing the bird, but I'll leave it till later. It'll be easy to do it. I find it easier to crochet when the pieces are not stuffed. So you can stuff it at this stage, or even wait a little a little longer, make a couple more rounds, and then stuff it with chopsticks or pencils even. Now in round 17 we do 6 decreases. First 4 single crochet, then 6 decreases in a row. So two single crochet together in one stitch 6 times, and this will leave us with 12 stitches in the round. If I didn't stuff it in the previous round, it would be probably easier to crochet this round, and then I would just stuff it using a pencil, but you could try both ways. This makes it just a little bit more complicated. You have to hold the stuffing with your finger, otherwise it gets in the hook and complicates the situation a bit. Okay, and 2 single crochet at the end of this round. At this stage you can add some more stuffing, and we don't need to use the stitch marker anymore. There's too few stitches, you won't get confused hopefully. So in round 18, 3 single crochet stitches first, then 4 decreases, and 1 single crochet stitch to finish this round. A little tricky decreasing when the number of stitches is so small. It just needs a little bit of patience. I added some more stuffing at this stage. So after finishing round 18, we do slip stitch in the next 2 stitches in order to bring the beginning of the table in the center of the back of the bird. Then chain 6 stitches, skip the first chain, and then single crochet in each of the next 5 chain stitches, and then slip stitch in the next stitch of the round 18, like so. Now chain 1 stitch, turn, and you're gonna start from the last single crochet stitch of it becomes the first single crochet. Now single crochet in that stitch, then single crochet in the next stitch, then half double crochet in the next stitch, then 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and chain 2 stitches, and make slip stitch in the second from the hook stitch, like this. Then another 2 chain stitches and slip stitch where you did the 2 double crochet stitches. Okay, that's half the tail done. Now the other half will be on the other side of the middle chain. Slip stitch in the first of the initial chain stitches, then 4 chain stitches, and slip stitch in second from the hook chain. Then again we do it in the opposite direction. 2 double crochet stitches in this first same stitch, then double crochet in the next, half double crochet in the next, and a single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So we're doing just like on the other side, but in the opposite order. Okay, now we can cut the yarn, leaving longish end. This bird is smaller comparing to the one I have ready on the right hand side, because I used the thinner yarn and a smaller hook. Now we'll make the wings. Both wings made the same way. Make a slip knot like so, and chain 7 stitches. The slip knot doesn't count as a stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the first chain and start it from the second chain. 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the last chain stitch make 4 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and continue working on the other side of the chain, and hold the pull this short yarn end to close the hole, and hold this yarn end along the edge so you can crochet over it, so this yarn end is hidden in between the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, another stitch. It's not always so easy. Okay, got it. Now 3 chain stitches and turn for the second row. Now starting with the third chain stitch from the hook, single crochet in that, and then continue over the stitches of the first row. 5 single crochet stitches, then we do increase in the next 4 stitches. single crochet and half double crochet in the first of the increasing stitches, then in the next 2 half double crochet stitches, 1, 2, then another increase made with the half double crochet stitches, 1, 2, and the last increase is half double crochet and single crochet in one stitch. Then single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. You are 2 stitches short from the end of the row. Chain 1 stitch, turn around, and continue in the front loops only, skipping the first stitch, and then 12 slip stitches in front loops only. Okay, then pull the yarn out and leave quite a long piece of yarn because you need this end to sew the wing to the body. And the second wing is made exactly the same way. I already made it. You can pull the yarn out of the last loop and to make it prettier, bring it to the pull the yarn through the next stitch. Then you can cut off this short end of the yarn that was made in the beginning. Okay, before sewing the wings, we can make a twig and then attach it with contrasting color yarn, which will serve as bird feet. Okay, again, start with the slip stitch and make 9 chain stitches. Skip the first chain stitch and crochet 8 slip stitches along the chain. I'm using the same category yarn for the twig. It's cotton yarn category 4 and the same 3mm hook. For the next row, chain 1, turn, and crochet slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. One, 2, not so easy sometimes. Then 3 chain stitches. Skip the first chain and crochet slip stitches in the second and third from the hook stitch, and then slip stitch in the same stitch where you start this little part of the twig, and then finish with the slip stitch in each of the remaining 6 chain stitches. Again, make the loop bigger, cut the yarn, I made the ends quite short, but I guess you can make the ends longer, so it'll be maybe easier to hide the ends inside the bird. Before sewing the wings in place, pin them and see if everything is symmetrical. We don't need the stitch mark anymore. I use the carpet needle. It's straight needle. If you have bent carpet needle, it probably be more convenient to do the sewing. You can see here that I'm left-handed. When it comes to sewing, I'm left-handed. I crochet with the right hand, but I sew with the left hand. Somehow, a lot of things I find easier to do with the left hand. When I was little, before I learned how to write, I was mimicking my mother, who was a school teacher, and she was always grading her students' work or writing plans for lessons for the next day. So when I was 5 or 4, maybe 4, I would just sit next to her and take a pen and just do some wiggly things on a piece of paper. There were no, I wasn't writing letters yet, it was just wiggly things. And it was easier for me to do it with the left hand. And I was doing it from the right side of the page to the left side, of course, because that's how it will look natural to me. But then when I started learning the letters, I found it very uncomfortable to write with the left hand from left to right. So I just had to take the pencil in my right hand and learn to write the right hand. But still, sewing I'll do with the left hand. This process is a bit lengthy, but it's kind of meditating too. Just check that the wings are symmetrical comparing to the tail and looking from the front. And here's how I hide the end of the tail. First push this yarn end through one of the stitches of the last of round 18 of the bird, and then through several neighboring stitches like this to close this hole. And then just push the yarn end again with something pointy. And that's almost ready. We just need to do the eyes and the beak. All right, and sew the tree branch with the feet. Let's see, try this one, the lighter color, with the brown yarn. Something like this, need contrast. Now we're attaching the branch with the stitches that will be bird's feet. So choose contrasting yarn for the feet so they stand out, not the same color as the branch. Well, there's not much to describe here. You just watch how I do it. Again, I'm doing it with the left hand. I try to do it with the right hand, but it's very uncomfortable. But I think it's all, you can figure it out how I did it. We'll tuck all the ends of the branch into the bird later. So I guess you just watch how I'm doing it. There's not much explanation here. Two stitches for one foot and 2 stitches for the other, and just 2 or 3 stitches away from the first foot.